They thought it was over. They thought the road had finally gone quiet. But some engines never stop, and some wars never end. The city looks peaceful at sunset. Orange light falls over empty highways, over a small house where laughter once filled every room. Inside the garage, Des sits on the hood of Dom's Charger. The engine hasn't roared in a long time. Dom stands there alone, one hand resting on the car, eyes heavy but calm. He says in a low voice, "You don't walk away from the past. You just learn to live with it." We see quick flashes, family dinners, racing lights, old battles. The faces of those who are gone. The crew is scattered across the world now. Letty rides along a quiet coast road. Roman jokes at a backyard cookout. Tay works late in a high-tech lab. It feels like everyone is trying to live a normal life, but far away. In a dark control room filled with screens, someone is watching them. A news report plays on a large screen. Strange street races across Europe. Drivers disappearing. Powerful cars moving like ghosts in the night. A symbol flashes on the screen. A mark no one has seen before. Then Dom's phone lights up with a hidden message. No name, no number. Just one line. "It's not over, Toretto." Dom's face hardens. The calm is gone. Somewhere on a lonely highway, the sound of a powerful engine cuts through the silence. A sleek black car races through the night, driven by a shadow we cannot fully see. His hands are steady. His moves are perfect. He is not racing for fame. He is hunting, and his target is Dom. The camera returns to the garage. Dom slowly closes the car door, the heavy sound echoing in the dark. He whispers one last time. The engine turns over. The storm is coming. Night falls over Lisbon. Rain hits the streets. Neon lights reflect on wet asphalt. A crowd gathers under a bridge. Phones out, engines screaming. This is not a normal street race. This is something bigger. Black SUVs block every exit. Armed guards stand watch. Above them, drones circle in silence. A deep voice speaks through hidden speakers. "Welcome to the syndicate." Across the world, news reports explode. Illegal races shutting down highways. Military trucks hijacked. Drivers disappearing without a trace. This is not about speed. This is about control. And at the center of it all, one name whispered in fear. Phantom. We finally see him. A tall figure steps out of a matte black hypercar. Helmet on. No emotion. The crowd goes silent. His movements are calm, sharp, perfect. He doesn't talk trash. He doesn't smile. He just drives. The flag drops. Cars launch forward like rockets. Engines roar. Tires burn. One by one, the other drivers lose control. Phantom moves through traffic like smoke. Tight corners. Narrow gaps. Zero mistakes. He wins by a full mile. In a hidden room, Dom watches the footage. It pulls up data on the screen. He's former special forces, trained driver. No record for years. Then suddenly, he shows up everywhere we are. Letty looks at Dom. This isn't random. The screen glitches. A live camera feed appears. Phantom stands beside his car, finally removing his helmet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Calm, focused. He looks straight into the camera like he knows Dom is watching. "You built your name on the streets," he says quietly. "Now I'm taking them back." The feed cuts. Dom doesn't blink. "He wants me," he says. Outside, thunder crashes. Somewhere in the city, Phantom's engine starts again. And this time, he's heading straight for Dom. The sky burns orange as a cargo plane flies low over the ocean. Inside, Dom and the crew stand beside their cars, engines already running. No smiles, no jokes, just focus. Roman looks at the open ramp and swallows hard. Why does this always happen in the air? He tightens his gloves. Because normal is not our style. Letty steps next to Dom. "Are we ready for this?" Dom nods once. "We don't run from fights. We finish them." Back in the city, Phantom's syndicate moves fast. Armed convoys roll through narrow streets. Drones scan rooftops. A massive armored truck carries a device that can shut down power across an entire grid. They're not just racing, Tay says through the headset. They're planning something big. The cargo ramp drops. Wind explodes into the plane. One by one, the cars launch out with parachutes blazing behind them. They fall through clouds toward the city lights below. Engines scream as they land hard on a bridge already packed with enemy vehicles. Chaos erupts. Letty drifts through tight gaps, taking out the SUVs at once. Roman shouts, "I miss simple street races." Tay hacks traffic lights mid-chase, turning the streets into a maze. Then Phantom appears. He drives through fire like it's nothing. His car is faster, sharper, built for war. He sideswipes Dom at full speed. Metal scrapes, sparks fly. "You can't beat me," Phantom says over the radio. I was trained for this. Dom grits his teeth. You forgot one thing. I fight for family. A helicopter rises above the bridge, firing at the crew. The bridge begins to collapse. Cars flip. Concrete cracks. In slow motion, Dom's charger is hit hard and flips into the air, spinning over open water. Silence. Letty screams his name. The car disappears into smoke and fire as the bridge falls apart behind them. Fire lights up the night sky. The bridge is gone. Smoke covers the water. For a moment, there's only silence. Letty stands frozen, tears in her eyes. Roman shakes his head. No, not like this. The team watches the water below, waiting for something, anything. Then, suddenly, an engine roars. Through the smoke, Dom's charger burst out from the lower wreckage ramp. Metal crushed, paint burned, but still alive. The crew shouts in shock and relief. Dom's voice comes through the radio, calm and steady. Did you really think I'd leave my family? Phantom watches from the other side of the ruined bridge. His face is still, but his eyes show respect. He turns his car slowly and drives away. This isn't over. The final showdown begins days later. A closed city at night. Empty streets, tall buildings glowing. Two cars face each other at the starting line. No crowd. No music. Just engines breathing in the dark. Letty stands behind Dom. You don't have to do this alone. Dom looks at her softly. I'm not alone. I never was. Phantom removes his helmet one last time. He steps into his car. This road ends tonight, he says. The signal drops. Both cars launch forward with full power. They race through tunnels, fly across broken highways, drift around sharp mountain roads. Police lights flash in the distance. A fuel truck explodes behind them. Sparks rain down like fire. Fast and Furious 11 One Last Ride 2026.